It is Inside the NBA. It comes to you live from Studio J right here in Atlanta. And it is presented by McDonald's. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal.
When are they going to bring
Kenny the Jet
McDonald's
Smith and Charles Barkley. What now?
Man, you don't have to get everything who sponsors us.
If they have Nuggets coming here, you wouldn't eat them?
I didn't say that.
Chuck would not be opposed.
I'm not turning down no damn
That's
nuggets.
my point. So, please, can we get some stuff up in there?
Let's see the power of Kenny Smith and see what happens tomorrow night when we're here after another doubleheader. Meantime, let's hit the highlights because we got ourselves a series, boys and girls. What was once 3-0, now 3-2. Kevin Durant again can't go, fourth time in this series. As Austin Reaves comes back for the Lakers and right off the bat shoots one from the logo.
Yeah, he came back, but the Lakers still didn't play with enough effort, enough energy for me to.
They did not. And you got to give the Rockets a lot of credit for 3.5 quarters. Everybody was eating, everybody was touching the ball. Then for some reason, they went into this prevent offense. Not sure what the hell that was.
You don't think
LeBron there. Yeah, they got the early 10-point lead, Kenny.
Yes, I thought the Lakers played with effort. I just thought the Rockets played with more effort,
No, they didn't play with desperation to get this thing over, in my opinion.
Stop it, Kenny.
Halftime, 51-47 Rockets with the lead. Jabari Smith.
But now, it's a real game now, Ernie. Jabari played great. Where did he go, Auburn?
Yeah, he did.
See, Ernie, once you shoot that thing, Jabari.
He had said already, he said, hey, we're obviously the better team.
Well, he got a chance to
trying to back it up.
Feet work.
Shengun
Feet work.
got all those moves.
When the Rockets were moving the ball and everybody was touching it, they were tough. Oh, my goodness.
Good block. DeAndre Ayton played with effort today.
DeAndre Ayton played well.
Yeah.
He played well.
Rui Hachimura lines up a 3, and suddenly,
but I don't think you can play
distance
from behind in a closeout game.
You can't.
You got to play from ahead.
Oh, left hand.
And LeBron, it's a 3-point game. Oh, but then Sheppard hit a big bucket and then came up with this big steal.
Got you back from the other night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, talking now, baby. Talk that talk now.
LeBron, won't go.
Austin
Reaves, ain't going to go either, but there is Ayton.
But this was a great challenge. Are we going to show the challenge? That was the biggest play of the game. It's one of the biggest plays.
One of the biggest ones for sure.
Yeah,
that was an offensive foul.
Well, they didn't call it, and you're not a ref.
Well, you were the challenge.
Houston Rockets stay alive. 99-93, not only stay alive, they force a Game 6 in their gym with a chance to send this back to L.A. for a Game 7. Let's welcome to the proceedings Reed Sheppard. Reed, thank you very much for spending a little time with us. Ernie Johnson, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq. I know you don't have a monitor, you can't see these, but take me through the 2 huge plays. Once they had closed the gap to 3, you hit a bucket, and then you get the steal on LeBron. Tell me about that sequence.
Yeah, sorry about my voice. I'm a little sick right now, but I'm super proud of us. After what happened in Game 3 and for them to make their run late, and then all of us to stay in the fight, and then my number was called to go get a bucket, so I was able to do that, and
to get that steal,
and to gamble a little bit and get a steal. So it was good to get that one back for sure.
Just a quick follow-up on that before I turn it to Shaq. You had to sit there. You and your teammates sat there after Game 3. And Ime made you guys watch those last 30 seconds, which included a play you'd like to have back. How satisfying was it to turn the tables on LeBron tonight?
It was great. You never want to lose a game that you're up, and you definitely never want to lose it like that. So being able to kind of control that ending of the game a little better and get the win was huge.
Reed, great job tonight. With Katie not playing, you guys have a meeting, and say to yourselves, okay, everybody gets to eat. We're going to just swing the ball. And everybody get to take shots.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously Kevin's a great player, and we know how many points are out on the court when he plays. So we just got to space the floor and get open shots and not make them and do what we do.
I looked at you guys. I talked about your stats at halftime. It was the offensive FJs were very well dispersed. Everybody, and I thought that led to y'all defensive intensity, because a lot of times when guys, when they scored and getting shots, they play with better defense. Did you agree with that?
No, for sure, for sure. You know, that's big on us. We're trusting each other, and everyone's super confident playing right now. And like you said, you know, when everyone's touching the rock and you get a couple shots to go in, and then that makes you guard better, and everyone's just more impactful in the game.
You know, Reed, you know, when you're playing at the highest level, I think all three of us could say we've had games where we wanted to take something back. And obviously after game 3, when LeBron makes that tip behind you, what's your bounce back way? Some people hear everything, they got to watch it. Some people get in the gym. What did you do to come back and have these bounce back performances?
Yeah, I definitely watched it. I watched it after the game with the team, and then I watched it the next morning as well. But as soon as I got done watching that, I got some shots and treatment, and then just kind of flushed it and got ready for game 4. You know, quick turnaround. So just shifted my mindset to go out there and win and compete.
A confident Houston Rocket team now. Reed Sheppard, thank you very much for spending some time with us. Good luck in Game 6, maybe heading back to L.A. Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
I never watch my mistakes.
You never watch
Well, you don't have that much time.
No, I never watched it.
You be watching TV 24 hours. You be watching TV all day long.
Yeah, you did leave yourself open to that.
You know, it's just, no, seriously.
Who's got that much time in front of the screen?
Did you like watching games where you played bad or you did something wrong?
I never watch my mistakes. I memorize my mistakes.
I do the same. I'm a memorizer, but I'm not going to watch it.
But wouldn't you have film sessions and you had to watch it?
Listen, what I would do is I want to watch positive reinforcement.
Exactly.
I just saying,
here's my question.
I'm just saying me.
Wouldn't there
beat y'all twice? That's why we beat y'all twice.
Wouldn't there be film sessions where you had to watch that?
No.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
No.
Thank you, Shaq.
No.
Shaq, what would you do when they would? I probably did the same. When they would put that point on, what would you do?
What do you mean?
Like if they were like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this," you'd be like, "I'm not." You would
I'm not
fake
watching
like
that.
you're paying attention and not look.
Because one, I know it was my fault.
100%.
And I know what I got to do the next game. And guess what? Great players don't like to have 2 bad games in a row.
There you go. I just couldn't watch.
It's fine to
It's
watch
different
the
ways.
mistakes.
No, it's not.
The way Amy took them right after the game said, guys, and that kind of gave them confidence probably going because realistically, they've outplayed them guys 3 straight games. So I understand why he showed it after game 3. He says, guys, you know, even though they beat us in the first 2 games, we had a 6-point lead with
27 seconds left.
And the ball.
Yeah.
And now you see the last 2 games, you know, got Jabari. I don't know if he should be coming and saying they got the best team and you're down 3-1. But if they don't make mistakes, they're going to get good shots. The Lakers are not full strength. LeBron is wearing down. Let me tell you that. LeBron's wearing down. You know, I saw all these idiots and fools on television. LeBron's playing great for a 41-year-old in game 1 and game 2. And he played great in game 1 too. But when you get older, the longer a series goes, his efficiency is coming down. And what it's doing is it's affecting Kennard and Smart, because they're not getting wide open shots anymore. Look at their numbers are coming down too.
Right. They didn't have the 24 turnovers they had in game 4, but they turned it over 15 times for 18 Houston points. And this one here is J.J. Redick.
Yeah, you know, again, another period in the second quarter where we just turned the ball over. You know, certainly had some long stretches where we didn't have successive turnovers, but that was part of it. Little bit of game plan and KYP mistakes defensively for us in that second quarter. You know, you got to give them a lot of credit. They made shots tonight, including some guys who, you know, normally don't make threes. You know, I think our defense, you know, you hope 99 is enough to win, and we just couldn't make shots. You know, missed some layups. Certainly had some good looks from 3 that didn't go down. But we'll take a look at the whole process and take a look at the substitution patterns and figure out where we can be better in Game 6.
I don't know if you're hitting the panic button, but how close are you doing that if you're the Lakers now after losing the last 2?
I mean, it's simple. You know, you have to come out and play with the killer instinct. You have to have that intensity.
Where was that tonight?
I have no idea. I hate watching the Lakers play sometimes because towards the end, they try to play the hero ball. Okay, we're going to start playing hard now, and if we hit this three at the tie of the game, that's not going to work. LeBron knows that and understands that. These young guys need to understand that. The crowd was flat. They played flat. They played with no intensity. They didn't have focus, and I'm glad the Rockets beat them. We know what it needs to be done to win the championship. LeBron knows that. I'm surprised that they didn't come out with that effort and intensity, and I'm super disappointed in the Lakers tonight.
Well, I think the one thing that you have, what's that?
The panic button.
No, you can't hit that.
No, the panic button, because they're not going to win.
To win.
No, they're not going to win.
See,
They're going to have to win Game 7.
Why would you be nervous today?
I didn't say what I said.
Why would I
nervous.
press a panic button if I'm the Lakers?
Because the Lakers know they're not going to win Game 6.
Why do we know that?
Oh,
Why would we know that if you're the Lakers?
Because the Rockets got all the momentum. They got all the momentum. They're going to win Game 6. If the Lakers going to win this series, they're going to have to win in 7. And if I'm the Rockets, I'm just going to turn it up a whole nother level. I'm going to try to get LeBron and wear him down even more. And then Austin Reaves, who hasn't played but one basketball game in the last month, I'm going to see, because they were going at him on the defensive end. They went at him. So I'm going to go at those two guys. I want to see what they're going to have in 48 hours.
I agree with that. However, if you're a Laker fan, you go, well, Austin Reaves is his first game back. Can he give us the Joel Embiid effect? Meaning he got his feet wet. Now he can say, hey, I'm myself, and I could play a little bit more aggressive, and I could take shots and be the – because more he was trying to be a facilitator, but Austin Reaves is a scorer. Let's be honest. He's a scorer.
Just 4 for 16.
Yeah, but he could say, oh, I got my feet wet. Now I could just, that's the Laker hope, that he can go on the road and be that. I'm not saying that it could happen or not happen, but I wouldn't press a panic button.
Oh, this is a panic button. I'm telling you, you can start pressing it right now, because they're not going to win Game 6.
In the league this year, each have one in this series. This one keeps the Pistons alive, 116-109. They never trailed in this game, led by as many as 17, but it was tight. Here's Cade.
Not everybody's, blessed with those type of opportunities to have pressure and to, have things on the line like that. A lot of times I feel undeserving of how great of moments I get to be a part of. So I'm just thankful for it. Just try to make the most out of it.
There's a handful of them in the league. They're unique. They're special. As a teammate that he is and understands his responsibility and what he means to this team, he wasn't going to let us go down tonight.
Got to be better on the glass, better on the free throw line. We make our free throws. We got a real chance of winning the game. Lost by 7, missed 14 free throws. So that's the game. It's our turn to protect home. We've done a great job at that. They're going to be desperate. We're going to be desperate. So it's going to be another war, and we just got to be ready for it.
Can't wait for that one. And meantime, dueling 45-point games in playoff history. This was only the second one, and the first really outside of a ballroom, because the other one happened in the bubble when Donovan Mitchell for Utah and Jamal Murray for Denver went for 51 and 50. But 2 45s tonight, that was big time.
Big time games, but I do have a question for Chuck, because you've been in this position before where a 8 seed, you were a 1 seed, and you were playing an 8 seed, and they went up 2-0, but you were the best of 5 at that time. So what was your mentality, and what should be?
We had to get the first one.
What's your Detroit mentality right now, then?
Detroit, this game. Well, I'm looking for. It's Game 7 for Orlando. It's Game 7 for Orlando, but they're not going to go back to Denver and win. I think the same thing about.
Into Detroit.
They're not going to go back to Detroit. I think the same thing about the Nuggets, the Timberwolves tomorrow night. If the Timberwolves don't win tomorrow night, they go.
But why were y'all so confident?
Well, no.
Why should they be confident?
Well, they shouldn't be overly confident, because Orlando, they talked about it, is desperation. What we did, when we lost the first 2 at home, we're like, we've got, because obviously if you lose 3, it's over. Once we won the first one, you're going to win this 4. Because there's so much pressure on them in Game 4. And then all you got to do is get back home. And back in those days, they were 5-game series. Yeah. But we had a meeting, and Paul Westphal, one of the best coaches I played for, he said, guys, all we got to do is win Game 3. If we win Game 3, we're going to win Game 4, and we definitely going to win Game 5. So I give Paul Westphal a lot of credit because we were shook. We lost to the Lakers, as a matter of fact, the first 2 games, and we were shook. But he said, guys, all we got to do is win 1 game. We got the best team. Just win 3, and we're going to definitely. Then we end up blowing them out in 4 and winning in 5.
Yeah, but I think Orlando felt they gave that game away. It was very close to them. You know, Paolo missed 7 free throws. They missed 14 free throws. They're going to be confident. They're definitely going to be ready. But the superstars came to play tonight. As a kid, this is what you want to see. You want to see your favorite player at the moment of truth step up and have a great game. And, you know, both guys did that tonight.
The difference, too, when you look at these 45-point performances by Banchero and Cade Cunningham, 5 out of 12 from the line for Banchero. He mentioned those 7 missed free throws. But for Cade, 13 for 23, 5 out of 8 from deep, 14 out of 14 from the stripe.
That's the game right there.
But going on the road, he's going to have some help.
You know, Tobias has been pretty reliable in this series.
The one guy, you know, and I love Duran, he's got to get me a 20-10 game. He hasn't had a 20-10 game this entire series.
No, 12-9 tonight.
But Tobias Harris
especially a guy who averaged 19.8 or whatever during the season. So he's averaging like 7
Tobias
points
has actually played well, but somebody else got to step up too. I mean, you got like Duncan Robinson's got to step up because you're gonna have to score. You know, Orlando, they play at too slow of a pace, so they're gonna keep the game around a 100-ish. But on the road, you got to play better.
Were you surprised that was a playoff franchise high 45 for Cade Cunningham?
No, not for playoff.
Cade Cunningham.
For a franchise high, yes. Because when you talk about Kelly Tripucka when he was scoring all those points.
Isaiah Thomas
was when they were playing.
I was a little surprised, but Isaiah Thomas was the only person who I thought.
I thought it would be Kelly Tripucka as well.
Kelly Tripucka was a hell of a player.
Well, you know who did have the record?
Who's that?
Dave Bing, 44.
The great Dave Bing.
Oh, wow.
And on
great businessman Dave
On
Bing.
the Orlando side, Banchero 1 shy of the Orlando franchise record of 46.
Dwight Howard?
T-Mac and Dwight Howard.
Yeah, we don't tell enough stories like that.
41 in Orlando.
At 41, I missed a couple free throws. My bad.
Did you really? Just a couple?
Of course I did.
Wait.
Stunning.
You don't have that record?
I got this record, though.
I'm just asking you.
I got this record.
What's up,
3 in a row,
Jack?
take a year off, and then get another one.
Oh, I see that.
How many we got?
Wait,
6.
No, you know, that
I was the
4,
finals
that's how
MVP.
many games
Yeah.
Keem swept you in.
Yeah, that's okay.
When is Coach?
I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that.
Wake me when it's
How
over.
many we got, Kenny?
I'm only 6. We should do a podcast called it 6 Rings.
When we come to the
He
series,
played
it's
better.
three tonight.
He played better.
Yeah, you can't go into the street.
And there's your guy, Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder was fantastic. He's been fantastic ever since they made that trade.
19 points tonight, 11 of those in the fourth quarter. This from a guy who had scored 18 in the first 4 games, goes for 19 tonight. And his was the name on the tip of the tongue of Kenny Atkinson after the game.
Hey, Dennis Schroeder, man. Come on, man. This is what the playoffs are about, right? Like Game 3, we sit you, right? Like I sat you, right? And we also, so you go to work. You got in the gym. It's about the work. It's about not putting your head down. You just went. You and Omar, I saw it every day. And that's why you had the great game, because you didn't get down on yourself.
I love big games. I love the playoffs. I think every player is, working for their moment. Today I was lucky that I made my shots. I could help my team win, and that's the most important. What it's about.
He spoke at length, probably for about 2 or 3 minutes at halftime, just about what he saw and what we could have done better as a group. And then after the game, we were like, damn, I guess you were just talking to yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? And got himself going.
And sometimes, Shaq, that is how the playoffs go. When somebody comes out, well, not out of nowhere, but somebody who hasn't been much of a factor and suddenly seals a win for you.
And that's why I'm always so big on others, because, the way Cleveland was playing, they were playing okay, but not enough to win. A lot of silly turnovers. But when you get a guy that comes in and you're at home, you play like that, crowd gets involved. Mobley hit, 2 big threes to, get the crowd going. But Schroeder played well. They tried to play well. But they still have to come out and play with a lot more energy if they want to close this thing out.
Yeah, I mean,
they benched. If you go back, if you look at that game, their starters still didn't play good to me. Their bench guys, to me, was the difference in it, because they might have finished it, but when they were not playing well, because they got off to an awful start, and when he went to his bench, those guys gave them some life and some energy. But the starters got to pick it up. You know, James and Donovan, they got to play better. Mobley got to play better. My man Jared Allen got to play better.
James had a pretty good first quarter.
Yeah, he did, but they were down.
But like the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
1 point between Donovan Mitchell and James Harden.
That
can't happen.
Your best players have to be
1
your
point.
best players. And Donovan and James have not played. They played good the first two, but this is 3, in my opinion, subpar games in a row. That can't happen because they should win this series, especially now that Brandon Ingram's out.
Yeah, well, at halftime, you were acting like the sky was falling.
It is falling. Ernie, you cannot just, you got to play hard, man. You can't relax. They're not playing with, you saw what happened with the Lakers. You just can't play, man. You got to play with desperation. The playoffs are desperation. You got to play like this is a really big deal. Now the Lakers, you said panic button. The panic button needs to be hit.
Yeah, I agree. However, there's two sides, and like you always say, what Paul Silas told you, they got ahead too. Meaning, you could play with desperations, but so can I. And so what's going to happen? And then sometimes your night's going to have to be a night. And what Dennis Schroeder did, normally I used to say this to young players when they were coming to the league, just because you don't play don't mean you can't play. And so don't let a coach believe that you can't play because he's not playing you. But Dennis Schroeder knows that he could play. He's been in big moments on the national stage, in the international stage rather, as well as in the playoffs. So he knows how to play this game at a high level. And I love the way Coach Atkinson corrected. He's like, we didn't play. I mean, I didn't play.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the first thing I was like, no, it wasn't we. It was you, brother. Yeah. You didn't put me in the game. So, and you know, he was ready. He was ready when he was called on. That's a true professional. And honestly, when he first got traded before James, we thought he was going to be the starting point guard when that trade, and then James Harden came in the trade a week later.
Game 6 of that series will be Friday in Toronto. Raptors trying to stay alive in their gym in Game 6. When we come back, Lakers once up 3-0, now up 3-2. You'll hear from LeBron James. Lakers and Rockets tonight, and you see LeBron's numbers from Game 1 through Game 5. They won the first 3, they lost the last 2, and after the game, you know that Jabari Smith had said before Game 4 that obviously Houston has the better team. LeBron's response tonight.
He feels like obviously the Rockets are the better team. What's the best way to respond to a group that obviously has some confidence growing over there?
I don't care about shit like that, bro. The game is won between the 4 lines. I don't give a damn. Who cares? I mean, of course you say it. Why would you say, no, we're not the better team? But I don't. Ask one of them young guys that question. I'm too old for that shit.
So there you have it.
Well, he's right.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, he's old.
That's the only part he's right about.
Hey,
that's the only part he's right about.
Come on, man. I'm just joking.
Can't
wait till the Lakers win.
It's that time.
It's time for EJ's Meatball Satellite. Presented by no one.
Oh, he's cheating.
Unsullied by sponsorship. Since.
A little snitch.
You ever won one of these?
Unsullied by sponsorship.
Since 1989 when Kenny first started snitching in New York.
Thank you very
Trying to
much.
cheat against me
I ain't
and then
trying
you
to
want me
cheat.
to let
I'm
you cheat?
looking.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
I
you can't
appreciate
cheat
it.
and win against me.
I'm looking.
Here's just, before we get too deep into the playoffs, a quick review of the regular season to see if you can discern the answer to these questions about individual performances.
No way.
And this is what I feel like is that there just may be donuts up and down here. I don't know if anybody's going to get anything right. You'll get a point if you know the player. You'll get a point if you know the number. Okay. So we all know that the high point game this year was Bam Adebayo.
Come on, man. What are you doing,
was Bam Adebayo.
What are you doing?
With
It's a
83.
contest.
Bam Adebayo with 83. Who had the second most points in one game?
man,
Who had the second most points in any one game?
Second most points in a game.
And how many? Who had the second highest point total in a game? Come on, Shaq.
Just get on your phone. You can just do it.
Let's go.
Stop looking over here, dummy.
Come on, man.
First of all,
there's nothing to cheat off my. I got it all up here.
I'm trying to get the guy from the Phoenix. What's his?
All right.
From Phoenix?
You okay?
Oh, my God.
All right, so you're the second most points in it. Come on.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm done, man.
All right, second most points. Devin Booker, 71. No. Turn it to the camera. Luka 63, Luka 60. The 2 points to Chuckster.
Thank
Luka
you.
had 60 points.
Oh, but I get one, right?
Nope.
Yeah, you get one for having
one.
Luka.
I had the right. I knew I could.
Hey,
I knew it was Luka.
keep track of your points, okay?
They got it right there.
2 to 1. Okay, 2 to 1.
No, Shaq doesn't have any.
Who?
What are you talking about?
Who? Here we go. Who had the most rebounds in one game this year? The most rebounds in a single game this year.
Man, I don't even know this.
No, hold it. Are we doing rebounds or assists here? You have assists up.
What are we doing?
Okay, we'll do assists here. Who had the most assists in a game? What I like about this game is the dead air that
I'm ready.
that always ensues.
Let's go.
All right, Shaq, who you got from Reed Sheppard with 14 is nowhere near. Cade Cunningham with 19 is short, too. Joker with 20, no. Ryan Nembhard had a 23 assist game. Ryan Nembhard of the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, no
why
points
would
on
we be
that one.
watching the Mavs?
How about the rebounds? Do we have the rebounds up now? Oh, you know what else I like about this game is the lack of graphics from time to time. Okay, most rebounds in a game. Who had the most rebounds in a single game this year in the NBA? At least we have catchy music. All right, well, let's see. Chuck, if you're...
Come on, Shaq.
Shaq, come on, man. Here we go.
Somebody's name will start with an S.
Somebody with...
An S.
Somebody with 20.
Somebody with an S. Yeah, 20.
That is incorrect. Duran is not, it's Duran, but Roberto Duran did not have 26 either.
He's a hell of a boxer, though.
Okay, who do you think had the high rebounds in the game?
I got Rudy Gobert at 23.
No, it's your favorite guy. Scotty Barnes had a 20.
That's what I said.
Scotty Barnes had a... No.
Somebody, I couldn't
Scotty
even
Barnes
say
had
first
25
to last
rebounds
name.
in the game?
Oh, that's, you don't
Wait,
no
how many?
points.
Oh, yeah, 25.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes had a 25.
Okay,
All right,
I won.
I'm the
no, we got
commissioner.
one more.
No.
Got one more question.
You got to have... You got two more questions. Most
this.
points off the bench by a player this regular season.
Ooh,
Most points off
that.
the bench
I know this one.
in the regular season.
A regular season, darn it.
In one game off the bench. Shaq,
I know the number, but I don't know the player.
Shaq, what you got? Mike Penberthy with 25. I had a feeling that was coming.
Johnson from the Spurs.
Keldon Johnson with 41. No.
Okay.
Tyler Hero with 35.
43 points by Bryce Sensabaugh of the
Who he
Utah
played for?
Jazz. Okay.
I was watching that game.
And
too.
our last category, thank the Lord above. Who had the lowest free throw percentage in the league this year among qualified players? Who had the lowest free throw percentage
Jeez.
in the NBA among qualified players? Oh. I'll take credit for this, by the way. It was my idea, and it's just horrible. So I apologize to the viewing public. Give me a percentage here. Remember, you get credit if you... All right. Shaq, what you got? Who was it? Rudy Gobert at 47%. It was Rudy Gobert, but at 52%. Oh, you had Shaq at 30%. And
I had Rudy at 35%.
at 35%. You get a point for having Rudy. You get a point for having Rudy.
I'll score.
But it's Charles Barkley who runs away with
I see,
the quiz.
America, you learn something. You hang out with dumb people, you look smarter.
Man, excuse me. Here's the 5th question. How long did that segment take? If you said an hour and a half, you are correct. That's it for Inside the NBA.